Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video, we experienced what was probably the biggest series of storyline boosts in the game. I'm not going to show off what happened, but essentially we had a big fight in Agnus Castle and we just straight up stole it from the big bad guys, Mobius, all together. Now the castle is all ours and all these Agnus troops around with it. And so now we're going to figure out what to do with the extra tears after that. But yeah, we had some significant storyline moments happen. So while we may have semi-lost our old spot with the city and whatnot, honestly, that's fine. The city is actually a big Agnus, so it actually moved out there just in time. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is talk to all these people and see what they think about it. They used to tell us this castle was impregnable. We ruled the skies so we knew Keefs could never come at us from above. We really believed we were invincible, but we were wrong. We lost it all in a totally unexpected way. So we get to see how they say I'll think about their city being destroyed. Oh, and Gondor's back here. Hey, yeah, what now? You ain't looking too beachy now. I think you should be getting out there. You might break something. Wait a second. It's right about us now? Was it going to snow or something? Don't get any weird ideas. We just don't need to hassle clean up the mess when you lot die like dogs on a rayside. Well, to be fair, they almost did. Yeah, our characters kind of went through a lot of stuff there. They almost did die, but they came back to life somehow. Oh, it's you. Yes, yes. Not too bad at all. There's some hotheads among the Agnians, though some that are giving us a hard time now. It's all a bit daunting. We'll have our work cut out for us. Anyway, I needn't worry too much. I'm sure my lady will fix everything in no time. You'll be staying in. We're attached to the Agnian forces by order of the city. Whatever my lady needs for us, Aki and I will deliver. We are her lock. If we're gonna survive, we're gonna need to count on the strength of the last numbers. Yes, we'll need to ally with them, and then... yeah. Oh, this one, there's like, apparently a separate area that says we should go and seek time. Anyway. We'll talk to everyone. There's something the matter. The queen that we believed in followed all this time, she was an imposter. And we lost the Flake Club. What do we even do with our lives now? Sorry, that's not the kind of thing I should just burn out at you like that. We were all looking forward to you a lot getting a chop, but you still found time to get in other people's business, huh? Excuse me? Grateful little butter? Oh, come on, I was just having a laugh. Give me a break, my head's a mess. Being liberated doesn't mean everything's suddenly sunshine and roses, you know. Meeting out the plaza is a good opportunity for a bit mental hygiene. Yeah, I gotta register these people because that's how we also get some of the election items later. Then finally, down here we have some secret areas where we can find some more containers and another Agnian soldier randomly inside here. We got into the habit of thinking of the inmates as a workforce. That's how we were conditioned to think, so we never questioned. A bit depressing when you look back on it. It certainly sounds like the machinations of a console. You mustn't blame yourselves for the way things were. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't really our fault when you think about it. I don't know. I think it's good to reflect on your actions a little. Alright. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff here, and Noah also got like a super bully as happened. I'm not gonna mention on shells because we'll probably see more of it a little bit later. And we'll see now that there's a bunch of soldiers stuck in these areas now. But randomly over here, if we go in this spot, we'll find another container. Some more Nopon coins. I'm guessing a few of you probably didn't know to come back down here, but then again, how would everybody know? These were the prisons, I think, where we once were at first, and now we're just kind of vibing. I think we have to go up there to get the next thing, but we have to trigger this cutscene first before we can do anything, so I think it's time. Let's do this. We're still kind of stuck in a storyline loop. Oh yeah, Emil's permanently changed it. I wanted time to stand still more than anything. I felt completely powerless.
この瞬間が永遠に続けばあるはずのないことを願ったんだ。あいつともう一人の俺と一緒だった。
Noah still has that scar on his head. That still hasn't gone away from.
私にはこれで十分。
やっぱり二人は
M と最初に戦った時、あの時から私たちは入れ替わってたの。
そうか。あの時は本当に M だと思ってたよ。すっかり騙されたっていうのは良くないな。とにかく全く気づかなかった。
真剣だったよ。絶対に失敗できない。少しでも疑われたらノアたちはあの場で殺されていた。彼女の思いを無駄にするわけにはいかなかったもの。
M の思い。
彼女が知る N の全てをノアに渡してメビウスの輪を、永遠の呪縛を断ち切ってほしかった。失っても失っても立とうとする思い。
And yes, I are still stuck in this area. That's why we're continuing.
打ち破る力を持ってほしかった。
悲しみの果てに立つものか。
彼女はノアならきっとモテるはずだって信じていたわ。だからお互いに全力で成り代わって思いをぶつけたの。
あの時確かにありがとうって。あれはミオじゃなくて M の。
心からだと思う。束の間だけど今の私になってノアに私の思いを渡してノアから思いを受け取って、だからありがとう。
そうか。
M の言葉は私の言葉、私の言葉は M の言葉。命は消えてしまったけれどその記憶も思いも私の中で生きている。来て。
She's basically saying that memories of herself and the Ever Council live inside her. Yeah, so, yeah, in case you didn't know, the bad man and the good meal swapped places during a brief setup, and yeah, so one that actually died was her bad self, and now that's probably why she looks this way. But actually, that is why she looks this way. Where are you going? Just over there, the Hope's Rest. I'll be back soon. The other me had something she wanted Noah to see. He's gonna see that? Yeah, I'm coming too. What? Come on, let's go. Hope's Rest is a summer stroll from here. Just get off the transport of Agnus, saunter out the west gate, Then keep going till you see the hill with the side view. Easy peasy, eh? Yes. Okay, let's go. And no, that whole time after we did the thing, a certain storyline. Ooh. So now we actually get Andor as a class. I was wondering when that would happen. Martial artist roll attacker can accelerate attack recharge speed. Their talent art consumes the charge from all arts to deal big damage. Meals now has a special talent art. Dominion powers unique and that can be used regardless of track positions. Use it to command an immense power that deals huge defense piercing damage. We should probably put that on. It's actually the first thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure she Oh, this is also a burst too, so we should probably support it with some new abilities. So we're gonna start actually changing some of our soaring tempests out, if we still have them, and replacing them, or I guess just even the flashback or something. I guess he could keep that, but like everybody else should just replace them with our abilities. So I want you to have the opposite screen. You to have. Actually, instead of shield bash, you can have that myopic screen. That way, we have a daze, so we can daze the opponent whenever we need to. That's on top of still having Uni's daze from before. And then, conveniently enough, Cena is already an attacking class, so not much will change if we just change her around. So let's do that now. And then, yeah, we're gonna make her a martial artist. We'll make sure she has the right skills on. Actually, I'm gonna just keep these. This looks like a good critical class, so I'm just gonna use that. Normally I use Ultimate Cheon and a bunch of other stuff, but it's fine. I think for once we are going to use the default accessories, but replace one of these with, instead we're going to have a, beautiful crystal instead. It's nice that we have 6 of those now, so we can just equip them whatever we want. There is technically a better version of that probably available, but other than that, I just wanted to make sure I was equipped. Other than that, I'm gonna do that and then switch to Cena permanently. Also, we didn't get a chance to really do much in the last video after finishing the thing, so we're gonna clear our clothes since it's been a long battle. And we're gonna cook because, well, we need a food up before the next battle anyway. Let's do our old favorite, the Mana's Battleship DX again. Using some coins to get it done, but it's worth it. It's the most useful one we have right now. We'll eventually probably get an even better one later. Then, also Gondor is in the party apparently. Let's see if we got any gem stuff done. Oris, I think we actually got as part of a storyline trigger, but we can't actually get them over here. We can only get them a little bit later. Also, this one is really late on now. Eventually, though, I probably will just skip the remaining levels if I haven't gotten them by then. And then just maybe grind them later by the end of the game. Ah, braving the air of freedom again, simply best thing. Chance for earning more monies too. Ragisari luck was spent when bunched into Dale, but now to get mega profits trade with Agnus and City. Welcome, Insha. Alright. Oh, this is just the same stuff as before. Alright, we need to go, actually into here and see what's been happening. I want to see if Nopon Register is almost done. Ooh, only 2 left. Unfortunately, we can't really get most of these without progressing most of the storyline, but it should be pretty straightforward as long as we get every single, collected. Anyways, ooh, we have some new ones for Colony Mood that never got created before, so let's complete those. I'm giving some nice rewards. Oh yeah, that's right, we still haven't collected Colony's Iowa's goods yet. Yeah. We'll have to worry about that a bit later. Ooh, hello. Same vendors look down on us from here while toiled for them like slaves. I get how you feel, but right now, us and them are just gonna have to play nice. During the days. Interesting. We're right next to a rest spot, so we'll just go in the same rest spot again. Let's see. Diamond. Boost damage for every enemy in battle. Okay, so it's an upgraded version of the previous one from before. I just like bashed it. You know, I'm a sturdy guy and all, but even I wouldn't have to do any more of that prison labor crap. Last number of soldiers had to do it every day at the prison camp, right? Top rough. And some of them have been in prison for 10 years or more. In our old world, that's like working from the first term right through the 10th and then some. That must have taken incredible willpower. People of the city have fought against Mobius for years and months beyond accounting. The resilience fostered by enduring such strain must be what helped them survive. Makes kind of sense. Guess there's a lesson there we could bear to learn too. Those Shell, they know a thing or two about sacrifice too. We still got a ways to go, haven't we? Yeah, we best show off our resolve so we can stand alongside them without shame. Oop. I apologize, I can't, sometimes, I just can't speak, sometimes, it's just the thing. Alright, ooh, I don't think we can actually leave this area beyond the... Oh! Wait a minute. Wait, what's this here? We'll be heading to Mollusk A-Pod in the Cadencia region. All passengers should board through here. I don't know. Actually, hang on. Give me a minute. I can't check if... I need to actually see... Oh, okay, so they have to... I was just making sure that that was the right quest. I still don't think we can trade, so I'm just gonna continue out of the storyline again. It's kind of crazy how much you have to do. There we go. Just was making sure. So now we have Muwas Deposit to do. I will say this was quite a major part, not being able to return to this area until a bunch of cutscenes have been completed. It's quite a bit. I think this is the one that just sends you back. so you can go back and forth between there. Yeah. Nice magita.
いいものを手に入れたぞ。
日が暮れたみてえだな。
Oh, here's the elevator. Who needs to go down that risky path when you could just take the elevator down here? Oh, what the heck? This is really so on. That's what I thought. There's at least a location down here that's worth coming to. I know we have to go that other zone, but we are exploring the other areas as well, just to make sure we're not missing a secret area. As well as trying to get some new items that might have dropped. I don't think there's any way to leave here via the secret area. As far as I'm aware, our boat's still nowhere to be found. I still don't know if we can teleport or not yet. Whew. I will say though, that was a quite massive part of the storyline I did yesterday. I know I've mentioned it for like the second time, but I figured this would be a big part, and yeah, sure enough it was. Even completed chapter 5 as a result of this whole mess. But it took a really long time. Longer than basically any other chapter we've seen. Like, so far, this has been like the longest chapter up to this point. Like, even if you did a bonus run, you would have to explore through all that stuff, and then still have to watch for all those cutscenes. If plus you're skipping them, then it's probably faster. But without skipping, that's a really long chapter there. It's cool, it had a lot of content, it just took a really long time to complete it, and if you ask me, I kind of want to do some more exploring now. Alright, I think it's about time. I think it's time now. I need to see where we can go now. Alright, perfect. Okay, that's what I thought. So, now all of the traveling spots have been enabled again. We can even go back to the prison gate part that we went to before at the very end of the game that we just randomly ran by to like just break open a big massive door and escape here. And we see now that if we go over here, this gate that was previously blocking our path is now open. Previously it was closed due to the special event being happening, but now we can go through it normally, and this is actually the other side of the gate, I think. Yeah, this is the other side of the gate that you were supposed to go out normally. Just proving that point. So I guess you could just teleport to the prison thing like I did there and be fine. Anyway though, yeah, this whole area belongs to the city, although we still do not know where the city went, so we'll have to find it now. I know. So, if we follow this whole path, I believe this takes us to the same spot as we were here before. Supposedly taking us back to the area, and this right here is where we made like our straight up last stand battle for a while, which then led to our last stand later in actual Agnus Castle. Then yeah, it's kind of changed after that. Ooh, there's a bunch of vocals here now. Now, obviously, as we go to certain areas, things will have changed at some point. Different enemies might have come in, or certain extra ones might have came in. So it seems like we found an easier set of enemies to take out. But more importantly, we... Oh, okay, so we have a side days here. This works good. My one problem is there might not be enough breaks in here, but I think it's still decent. As long as at least one person has shield rush. Ooh, I think I actually got the IMI1. I might try to defeat more of these Vogels though. I heard I still need some items for them. It's convenient that they're here as well, so I'll just beat them now. Let's see here. Actually, we could assist them for some extra points. But we already have a lot of no pawn coins, so we're gonna actually fight against the Boals. Turns out they're elites, though. Gonna have to focus on them one at a time. Dane! This is a significant jump up from what I expected. So you could have assisted them and had a much easier time, but as it turns out, they're actually elite. It's kind of a big surprise, so we're actually fighting two elites at once. Keep in mind, we vastly out-level them, but they still have their cheap moves, which still do just as much damage as they did before. This is less the healers dying now, and more like we're getting unlucky with AoE, just completely wrecking our party. If we had our other items, we could potentially survive. But we didn't. I'll just have to give up. That was bad. I was just unlucky there. Straight up, we got the worst balance there. Just too much AoE going out. That's crazy. Despite that being level clearly designed for all 51 and other stuff, the game doesn't care about anything. It just does other stuff. Okay, well, because that item's not going to really do me any good, we're gonna change out that accessory, have that revival item instead, which I think I favorited to make it easier to find. Yeah, here it is, memory locket. We're gonna put that on instead. And actually change some of our characters to have faster revival speed. So you are gonna have boost speed of revival, and you're going to have boost speed of revival as well. I actually should have had this on you before, but I forgot, so we're gonna do that. Life-saving expertise on both of them. Hopefully that should help them revive fast enough, but on top of that, we also need to just straight up heal better from the AoE damage. That was straight up unlucky, and you know what happens. When I fail a challenge with level 51s that clearly should not have an advantage here, of course we're going to refight again, because frick this. We want to win. We're going to keep fighting until we win, because that's what we do, right? Already dead. We can still get a smash or two. One of our characters does still have a smash. We just don't have the easy smash like we did before. However, we make it up by having a burst instead, which is almost just as good. The big thing I'll have to do though is probably dodge a lot more attacks. Either by running to the side of them or to the left of them. Have the healers get destroyed. Okay. Honestly though, having two healers at a level advantage, it should have already been down for a while, but for some reason it was failing badly. That tells me actually I need to switch to Noah and start putting circles a bit more. There we go. There we go. Fortunately, Manchester went away sooner than he needed to do, but that's fine. We'll just cancel theirs early so we can interrupt this move before it goes off and change. Let's do this one. Increases critical damage bonus by a certain percent. Okay, that could be helpful. Alright. We are still gonna do our old launch strategy. We did keep launch on specifically Noah. Use this. Have to use it that way to get it to work, but it still works. Let's use the one with the highest crit. That probably does more than anything else we could do. Okay. Ooh, that did a lot. Alright. This one. Observe self-reactivation in addition to the standard number of reactivations. Ooh. So, as long as she's used, she just automatically reactivates. This makes Gundar quite useful, because he'll just continue to attack more. Although that other one is technically safer, the fact that he always reactivates means she'll just keep on coming back. Which is useful. Alright, I think we've done nearly enough, right? Actually, one thing I can do is try to trigger an overkill early, like this. But then just use him to smash, so we get our smash percent. Okay, that was a good amount. Well, nice 400% overkill there. 400% plus on that one. We gotta make this side pay. Like, after all, we were trying to beat these guys before. We were trying to prove that it could be done. We lost despite being like 18 levels under level. Like I said, that's just a random nonsense. Like I said, the AI can sometimes be dumb with evading attacks, and sometimes they'll just get hit by everything, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. It's really stupid, but that's the thing that can happen. But I think I'm gonna keep on Memory Market for a bit, actually. As funny as it might be to have that other ability, at least for this part, I'm gonna keep this on. This time I am gonna... That's the one that has the coins, which means we get to face this guy. Oh, again. It's actually kind of convenient. We faced the vocals both times. Oh, I just realized he grabs... One of the big mechanics is to grab someone and then throw the smash them to the ground. Yeah. Now, for those of you who don't know, yes, the game is fake, and it does have a little bit of a skill ceiling to it. It's not fully auto-attack set up. Dodge at the right time, and or as long as you're not in range, you can avoid basically any attack that they try to throw out. I'm not gonna give him another chain after all, we still kind of vastly out-level them. I'd much rather not deal with it. And by the way, the coin thing, whatever, or less class points, was not a reason, was not there because of empty setup. The reason why I wasn't getting class points anymore from monsters was not because I was under-leveled, it was straight up I forgot about it, so yeah. That is a thing that happened. Anyways, though, with that minor detour and those conflicts resolved, with the Volgals being defeated because we know how much I am, and we know how much birds can be jerks, if you know what I mean. That's another okay, so Casey, I didn't notice how much of jerks birds can be. Well, in this game, rather. Not all of these, it's just these particular ones are. Just think of it that way. Anyway, let's get Hope's Rest. This is completely different. This is actually a different part of Hope's Rest than I remember. Anyway, it seems like we won't be into the storyline for a while, so we should probably try and continue to follow this as fast as I can. Interesting. This whole area just looks destroyed. Here?
ここの記憶をノアに渡すかどうか、M が最後まで悩んでいた場所。でも、やっぱり渡そうと思う。ここは N のすべてだから。
N のすべて。
ここはね、かつてシティがあった場所なの。
This is where the city once stood.
昔のね。
Was
その頃のシティは今よりはるかに繁栄していた。とても多くの人が暮らしていた。
つまり今よりはるかにメビウスの脅威となっていたと。
Oh, we're gonna see in our past clip.
"目の前にあるのはお前の望みだ。命はまだない。吹き込むのはお前自身だ。
This is the other Noah.
人々の命を俺にそれをやれというのか。
何をためらう。
Why the
この場に
hesitation?
存在していること、それ自体がお前の選択。永遠の今を選んだ者の姿なのだ。答えはすでに決まっているのではないか。残念だ。
待ってくれ。
Feels kind of interesting getting teleported to a screen like that.
シティの人々は N や M、 はるか昔にウロボロスとなった者たちの子孫。 Z はメビウスとなった2人の存続と引き換えにシティの人々の抹殺を命じたの。
So this Z person is the actual real bad guy, the real boss that we're actually looking for.
そんな、
Makes sense. The last letter of the alphabet that is the actual two leader.
失いたくないって。これだけの命を私たちにとって最も大切なものを失ったのに。
君もメビウスとして存在している。俺と同じなんだ。
そうやって閉ざすのね。私たちの永遠が刻した未来を閉ざしたのね。もう消えることはできない。
Man. So, I'll end straight up at M's heart with what he did there. Sheesh. That's kind of sad. And now this is what remains of it now. There's a bunch of rubble in a random water spot.
大切なものがこの手に2つ。そんなの選べるわけがないじゃないか。進めるわけがない。
でも選んでしまった。正しかったかどうかなんて誰にもわからない。
後悔。
うん。
残したその思いが俺たちになったんだな。
うん。とても悲しいことだけれど。
でも M は笑ってた。
変えてあげたいよね。
ああ、今度こそ
This
届けて
time
み
must
せる。
succeed.
決まったよ。新しい目的いいかな。
Yes.
行為は許せない。
You can't go with this.
同情だってしたかねえな。
だけどもっと許せない奴がいることもよくわかった。
Z。
Zed.
選べないものを選ばせるなんてひどすぎるよ。
ありがとうみんな。
決まったみてえだな。返しとくぜ。ところでよ、Z ってのは何なんだ？
全てのメビウスの長みたいなものだ。M が見せてくれた記憶の中であっただけだけど、どのメビウスとも違う途方もない力の持ち主であることは分かった。
そいつが？
ええ、私たちの本当の敵。
He's our
世
true
界の全てを
adversary.
決めるものよ。
決めたやつがいるってんなら教えてくれよ。そいつのこと、そいつの居場所。
He already is watching us. Look at that pimple. Look at all that pimple stuff on his face. That just further proves he's the main villain. Before we pass Z to his desserts, first we'll have to find the Queen of Agnus, right? Right. But I'm not sure right now is... What's this? You're worried about us? I mean, you were all locked in a prison cell for all that time. And you're still hurt from the fight within. Oh, whatever. All we need is a bit of exercise and a stretch. Get that good bumping. Oh, yeah. Well, am I ever pleased to hear that. Good move, then help clean up the square you went mental on. Yes, we probably should. That's the deal. I'm heading back to the castle, so get a shift on. Okay. Noah? Let's go. Alright. Now we have to return to Agnus Castle, which is now ours.
これ結構いいもんじゃね？
こんなとこにあったんだね。
キャッスルへ戻ろうか。
だな、片付け手伝ってやろうぜ。
Like how just as soon as I finish a complex, they are all respawned. But we can only get rewards from them one time, though. Sure enough, we can't go there yet. Ooh, this might lock us, actually. This storyline might have let us to a pretty away. Let's see. Oh, we can still travel. You know what? Let's do it the one way. I think not. That's good to know that if you find a spot there the monsters are too high, you could just choose to refuse to pick a side. Jeez. Big noise they like. No, this isn't some silly setup. I'm just purposely doing this because I want to enjoy the game, explore the setups a bit more. But there are multiple actual reasons why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it now because I want to have fun. I'm going to continue to do this, at least until we get to like a new area of the Denchia. Then maybe I will start looking back to see if there's anything else that came up. There doesn't appear to be any timed quests from what I know. But there are points. I think that first zone, though, that 1 hour quest you did with that no fun can probably only be done while you're in the prison. So, of course, I made sure to do that as soon as possible. I didn't want to miss that. That'd be really silly if I missed that. So, yeah. It's not a big deal if you miss it, though. You'd just be able to get it on your next playthrough. It'd just be really tedious to do so. Anyway, storyline's kind of rocky us from going further, so we're gonna have to keep going now. Also, because our hero is gone now for a bit, we'll have to go back. I just realized Monica and Sarah briefly leave the party whenever they do that thing, so gotta keep that in mind. Anyway. Sad to say, we actually don't have enough time to continue the storyline after all, as I'm going to be ending this video right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!